Thank you for your interest in Replicants, the newest game from Attention Span Games. We are going to let the game speak for itself by quickly showing you the setup and a round of play. Replicants is a resource-gathering game where you deal out resources from a 16-card deck on an X and Y axis to build a resource field each turn. At the beginning of the game, each player will draw 4 replicant cards and keep 3. Once you have your replicants, place them in front of you with L1 at the top. The level will be listed in the top right corner of the card. Ultimately, you are trying to get the necessary resources to level up your replicants. And to do that, you will have to collect the needed resources from the resource field by placing your drones in the grid that is made by the edges of the field, and taking the appropriate resources from the resource piles. Once each player has placed all 4 of their drones, it's on to the build phase. During the build phase, you get to improve your replicants by spending the appropriate resources. Just discard those resources and rotate the appropriate replicant to the next level. A couple important notes for the players. Any given replicant may only be leveled once per turn. Whenever a replicant reaches level 3, you gain a new replicant from the replicant deck. All replicants gain an ability when they reach level 4, usually something that gives them the ability to gain more resources or affect play in some way. Example, this replicant says that after the drones phase, if you produced at least 1 hardware, gain nanites. After the build phase, you will discard any remaining resources, so spend them if you can. Point totals are determined by adding all the red VP numbers in the upper left corners of your replicants. Most players should have 2 or 3 VP after the first round. VP are always gained at a rate of 1 per 2 resources spent to level the replicant. On the following round, you will determine the new first player. This will be the person with the lowest score. If there's a tie for lowest, it will be the first person in the tie to the left of the current first player. The round in which at least one player reaches 30 points will be the final round of the game.